Welcome guys back to yet another video, and today we're gonna be reviewing Micheal. Micheal is a new biopic following Michael Jackson, the most popular artist of all time, one of the most popular people of all time. And if you don't know, I've been really anticipating this movie for a long time. Also, before we get into the review, sorry for the delay on the return, only a few days, but I made that GTA stream, and now you're legitimately gonna get full-time me back. Again, sorry for the delay with everything. Been very busy, but locked in for now on. Until there's another time that I need to take a break, which will not be very soon. Because think of how long I lasted without taking a break. 2 years. It's insane. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is my 3rd year reviewing movies already. Dude. Okay, but yeah, Micheal is a new biopic following Michael Jackson, and I was super pumped for it. One of my most anticipated movies of the year. Michael Jackson, my favorite singer of all time. And even if you don't think he's the best singer of all time, you gotta respect him as one of the best singers of all time, because you might not like his music, but he is undoubtedly one of the greatest singers of all time. He's my favorite, followed by Prince. I'm not going to get into what I think about the allegations. I just think that's stupid that people came out of this movie with that complaint, because they confirmed that wasn't going to be in the movie anyway, so don't even. They're making a second part, which hopefully, if that doesn't have the allegations, that'll be a little confusing. But part 1, I'm walking out giving Micheal a B to a B plus. B, definitely. Not necessarily disappointed by it, but more of like, they could have done better. Still good though. I think out of all the movies I was excited for this year, this ended up being the worst out of that. Nope, Scream 7, never mind. This movie's still good. Again, it's getting a B, possibly a B minus, but I think it's a B. But I still walked out of it with enjoyment. I watched it with my friends, Christian and Elliot, so that definitely added to my fun of it. But what they did here is one of the most safe and generic biopics I've ever seen in my life. But because it's Michael Jackson, I enjoyed it. If you're not a fan of Michael Jackson, I do not think you're gonna like this movie. I'm gonna be so, dead serious with you. If you're not a Michael Jackson fan, you will not enjoy this movie. And if someone's like, you shouldn't enjoy this movie if you're not a Michael Jackson fan, why are you going to see Micheal if you're not a Michael Jackson fan? It's a movie. It's a biopic. People are interested about his life. So if you're not a Michael Jackson fan, walking into this, you should like it, or at least enjoy more than you would think, but no. This is very safe. This is not a spoiler, but this is definitely my biggest complaint. Instead of focusing on the story and the many aspects to Michael Jackson's life, good or bad, instead of focusing on those, they focused more on recreating iconic moments, like music videos, like certain shots, certain songs, and them doing that definitely brought it down, because they could have focused on the so much interesting things about Michael Jackson that maybe we already knew, but you could have added it at least. But there's so much stuff we don't know that also could have been told in this scenario. Actually, I'll just give my quick thing about the allegations. I don't think they're real. But that's just me, and I'm not going to say anything else about it because it's too controversial for me. But that Micheal movie, dude, I really enjoyed myself. The reason it doesn't have like an A or an A plus or an A minus is because I know the faults of the movie. Because people mistake my channel. They think I go into movies looking for faults. No, I go into movies, but I have this mindset because I don't know what, but ever since I was born, even before I even thought about doing something like this, whenever I watch something, I or just saw something, like even like a painting, I notice, maybe because I'm either like a perfectionist, which is not true, or like, I don't know, but every time I look at something, I see the faults and I see why I can make it better. That's what I do with my songs. You will see me sitting there for 2 hours, lyrics to the song are already done, but I'm looking at the lyrics, I'm like, this could be better. Nope, nah, fix that. Nope, turn that out, get rid of that line. So, something like that. So, I wasn't looking for faults. I saw the faults, like it being too safe, it being too generic. And what they did correctly, story-wise, was his thing with his dad. We already technically knew that, but we didn't know specifics, and I think they did a pretty solid job, even though there's a lot of other things that I've learned about his dad that they could have put in this movie, but I'm kind of glad they didn't, because I think what they did was enough. And I think that part was perfect. And I think the entire movie's really good, but I would say my whole synopsis of this is, it's good, but it could have been great. And I know my friend Christian and Elliot love it, so if they see this video, they're probably going to ask me and text me about it. But I enjoyed myself, but I know a lot of stuff that could have been better. And just me, myself, I enjoyed it because I was with them. If I was just watching that by myself, I would have been like, I'm underwhelmed. I think I would have had the same rating because I would think the same things. But, yeah, Micheal, they did have a lot of story stuff in there, like his animals, like the stuff in between the concerts. What his dad was doing to basically tarnish him, but ended up, I don't know, it's hard to explain without spoiling. I liked that. And I'm not saying don't have the music videos and don't recreate iconic moments. I want them to do that. Not as much as they did, though. They recreated Billie Jean. They recreated Thriller. They didn't do Smooth Criminal, which I was shocked by. But it was concert after concert. It was concert, little bit of story, concert, little bit of story, concert. So much stuff that like could have been cut out of the movie. There's only a few stuff in there that I think they needed. Billie Jean, Thriller, and their ending scene that you will know once you see it. It's not crazy like everyone's saying, but it was just really cool. It gave me chills. But there's a lot of stuff keep in the movie. There's a lot of stuff they could have either kept in the movie and added more story. Like, if this movie would have added a lot more story and kept everything they had there, I think it would have been better. Yes, it would have been pretty long, like 2 hours, 30 minutes, because it's already 2 hours, 7 minutes. But I think they could have taken out a lot of those concerts and only done the important ones, and then replace that with story. So there's like either equal, but there should be more story than there is music. You can play the music as much as you want, but it's non-stop concerts. Then while the next scene is playing with the story, it's music. Then another concert, and then wow, that same thing. It's like you could have not done that. But those are enough with my negatives. I'm not going to really go deep into positives because I kind of already said my positives, but I think for, like, when they did the stuff that I think they could have taken back, it was really good. It was just, I would have preferred them adding more story and adding more stuff about his life. Like, his, I forgot what his disease or, like, sickness is, where he turns white but he's black, but, like, it's turning white. I forgot what that's called, but they got rid of that in one line. Same with his plastic surgery. It was cut. Like, there was barely any of that in there. Like, one line legitimately for the sickness, and then maybe a few lines for the plastic surgery. I would have liked them spent more time with that. But it's fine. But yeah. Still going with positives. The stuff with the dad, really, really good. The stuff with the mom and the dad, really, really good. The stuff with the brothers, could have done more, but it was still good. The music videos, even though I think they could have gotten rid of them, and the concerts were good. They were entertaining. I was entertained the entire movie. I just think they could have entertained us with other stuff and made it better. But, yeah. That's my thoughts about Micheal. Again, B to a B I'd give it a B for now, but it might change to a B minus. That's my thoughts on Micheal. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Comment down below when we see videos, and I'll see y'all in the next vid. We will be doing more videos. Expect more energetic content. Sorry, I was sick in that GTA stream, if you couldn't tell. I might delete that stream because I did not like the stream, but you're getting full-time gassers back, more streams, a lot more streams, but more on the horror game side. I'm going to do a lot of GTA streams like I always did, but definitely a lot of the horror streams, definitely a lot of just videos in general, reviews, vlogs, ratings, ranking May movies based on anticipations coming out today or tomorrow, or came out before this. Another review coming soon, and another review coming. Well, I'm going to review this movie called Body Cam. I'm going to review a movie called Dolly. And soon I'm going to watch Obsession. The Backrooms comes out in May. Mortal Kombat 2, possibly. But, yeah, a lot of movies I'm watching at the moment. Oh, Mortuary's Assistant is also getting a review. It's a video game adaptation movie. Usually those don't go well. I heard that one sucked, but I'm going to watch it because it's horror. But yeah, deuces. Quick addition to the video, I gotta be very quiet because everyone is asleep, but I just picked up the Michael Jackson Funko Pop for the movie, obviously. Let's open it. Look at that. Sweet. Dude. Michael Jackson. I love this Funko Pop already. I love it. This is not going to be very long. It's like 30 seconds. But yeah, this Funko Pop is awesome. Picked it up for the movie. I was going to do a bigger thing for the movie, but just had to do this. Peace, y'all.